Oh, welcome to the movies, pal. You're for the neighborhood Master Chaos, back with you once again. Thanks for stopping by. I saved you a seat. Boy, you're looking good. Did you lose some weight? Oh, you just shaved your pubes. Okay, great. Well, they probably had a ton of pubes on you, but whatever. That's fine. Have a seat. Let's chillax and discuss the last in the Vinegar Syndrome August 2021 package. And then is this unique little film right here, Girls' School Screamers, originally a Tremor release, and now Vinegar Syndrome has brought it to us. Directed by John P. Finnegan from 1984, Girls' School Screamers is your basic, and I do stress the word basic, girls in a haunted house thriller. It's along the lines of something like a Cthulhu Mansion or a Sorority House Massacre, Slumber Party Massacre, that kind of movie where a bunch of young girls have to go to some old abandoned mansion to do something. And of course, said mansion is haunted, or there's a killer on the loose, a slash on the loose, yada, yada, yada. We've seen it done 1,000 times. We've seen it done 1,000 times better. Girls' School Screamers continues what I call Blue Balls Month, because you do have all the elements for this type of movie. You have girls in a haunted house. Whenever you think of girls' school, and you think horror movies, exploitation movies, nudity comes to mind, right? Well, get that out of your mind. Get out of the gutter. No nudity in this movie. None. No nudity. However, there are a lot of nuns. There are quite a bit of nuns in this movie. The girls go to a Catholic college, I think, and they're going to the house of one of their benefactors who's just passed away, and he's left the house to the school, and then so they're going to catalog all his crazy art collection so that they can put it up on auction and then, get the money to, donate to the school, whatever. That's the plot. You get 5 or 6 girls, they go to this house. It turns out one of the girls is either the lookalike or related in some way to a young girl who died in this house, and yada, yada, yada. We've seen it done 1,000 times before. I'm gonna spare you the plot because I feel it's unnecessary to go into it. That being said, I didn't hate it. First, take a look at this slip. What a nice little slip, right? I love the little accents with the gloss. I like the face. This face is actually in the movie, briefly, but it's there. There's nobody in a bikini in the movie. That's a lie. It's a big, bold-faced fucking lie. There is a pitchfork death. There is no fat dude. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck is going on there with that artwork. Who is that? That guy's not in the movie. Who the fuck are you, dude? The finishing school that finished them off. It has nothing to do with the finishing school or the college in general. It's all about this haunted mansion with a curse. Now, I mentioned I did like it. I think because this one has gotten the most negative response from fans on the forums and things like that. I think I was going in with maybe my teeth filed down, if that makes any sense. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go in expecting to be disappointed. Let's just see what happens. And while it didn't have the nudity, it didn't really have the gore and violence that we wanted. It's got blood. There are some really nice kills in the movie, so that's the satisfying element in it. And while it takes kind of a bit to get going, we really don't really know what's happening or see any kind of action until maybe about 15 minutes into this damn thing. I enjoyed myself. I think because I like these kind of movies. People stuck in a house and shit happens to them. The problems, I think, lie in the fact that nothing much happens in this movie. It's kind of a nothing movie. It's very plain Jane. I mean, it's almost a companion piece to something like Auntie Lee's Meat Pies, whereas that movie has way more violence and gore and nudity. I didn't enjoy that one as much because it didn't work for me. It just wasn't as satisfying for me. Here, for some reason, this one kind of works for me on a Scooby-Doo level. There's some fun kills. The movie definitely ramps up, and I kind of enjoyed myself. I still wouldn't rate it higher than Auntie Lee's Meat Pies. This is getting 2 stars from me, right up there with Auntie Lee's Meat Pies. But I could see myself revisiting Girls' School Screamers only because I kind of like the atmosphere. I love the setting. While not to be crass, the actresses aren't as attractive as the ones in Auntie Lee's Meat Pies. I think the girls bring more to the movie in this movie than the girls in Auntie Lee's bring to, because they felt more like spoofy in that movie, and here they feel like real characters. At least they're trying to be real characters. There is one stupid scene where these grown-ass women say, "Hey, what should we do while we wait for dinner? Let's play hide and go seek." I mean, that's fucking stupid. But they do. They call it manhunt. That's not cool. It's a fucking manhunt. You're playing a hide and go seek. We grown-ass people playing hide and go seek. It's a little dumb. And I do wish it had some more exploitative elements. I do wish the kills were a little more graphic. It does pull its punches way too much. But I don't know why. It just struck me in a way that I dug it. I didn't hate it. That being said, can I recommend it?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
No. I'm gonna lean on my deciding factor as to whether I think it's worth the money. Buy it during a sale. I don't think you'll hate yourself, but I don't think you should pay full price for it, and I don't think you should go out of your way to get it. You might be able to find it on YouTube or something like that. All this crazy shit. Actually, I think it is on YouTube. Watch it on YouTube. I think it's definitely worth a watch. It feels like a fun kind of Halloween-y type movie, like a Night of the Demons, but without all the fun stuff from that movie. It feels like a Halloween evening type of movie, and I love that kind of movie. It speaks to me, but I don't necessarily think you need it on your shelf. I'm just being honest. This is my opinion. If you loved it, you loved it. If you hated it, you hated it. Please let me know. Two-way conversation always here on Master Chaos Theater. Girl School Screamers. It was okay. Out of this entire month, this is the one I would rewatch. Shocking. They went back to this old style of special feature listing, which I appreciate. I don't like the new one where it's just like a paragraph. I don't understand why they did that. I prefer it nicely laid out. It's easier to read. You get a commentary from the writer and director-producer, John Finnegan, then a commentary track from the crew. Then you get, I think it's like 30-minute little documentary called 28 Seconds of Violence. I'm not sure why it's called 28 Seconds of Violence. Maybe it was just all the kills put together or something. But that's it in terms of special features. So 2 commentary tracks and then a behind-the-scenes featurette featuring the crew. Nice. You don't need nudity to make a movie good, but it helps, especially for these type of movies. So I think it definitely knocked off a couple stars because of that. Anyway, my friend, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that review for Girls School Screamers. I hope this video has found you well. And if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. Your friendly neighborhood Master of Chaos would love to hang out with you again. If you love chatting movies, physical media, and aren't put off by hot takes, I'm your guy. Please drop me a thumbs up on your way out the door. It helps the video, helps the channel, and helps your old pal know that you care. For now, my friend, I've got to pull the curtain across the silver screen and close the theater down. I love you very much. Remember that. I love you just the way you are. Until we meet again, the theater's closed for now.